So, I've been playing Hole lately, and it's pretty good. Hole is a single-player extraction shooter made by a team of around 2 Japanese developers, and honestly, it might be the best extraction shooter money can buy right now. For the low price of $5 American or $6.50 Canadian, you can enjoy one of the tensest and downright unnerving PvE experiences I've had in quite some time. Don't let the retro art style fool you. Hole has quite a few tricks up its sleeve despite its simplistic design choices. Hole starts you off like any game should, inside of a sewer system, with no tutorial, no lore, just a gun and some wooden planks. Here is where the game will introduce you to its 2 principal combat mechanics. First, you always need to reload manually, and second, you always have to make sure you have a bullet loaded into your chamber. Without these 2 prepared during combat, you might as well be brandishing a toy gun at your enemies' faces. Once you've learned these 2 mechanics and entered your first level, the game becomes pretty self-explanatory. Go into these liminal spaces, kill the colorful murderous office workers, collect items if needed, and extract. The longer you stay, the higher your risk meter fills, and the higher it goes, the more armored and deadlier your foes become. Pretty simple, right? Well, there is a few roadblocks on your path to victory. You can die fairly easy. You can only really leave levels via extraction microwaves, and there is no minimap or indicator where the extraction point spawned in during each trip, so getting lost, especially in the later levels, can happen quite often. But the game is only PvE. You have infinite reloads and only lose money and intel upon death, making for a good balance of both difficulties. Casual hard, as the devs call it. The perfect game to unwind after a losing streak at your more hardcore extraction shooter. Yet, despite its arguably more laid-back nature, Hole doesn't mess around with its atmosphere. If you're easily scared, this game may turn into a horror game sometimes. The eerie abandoned locales and uncanny quietness of the battlefield can definitely get your skin crawling when you're not hearing 1,000 bullets being shot in the room next to you. And some enemies, like the Blueberry Head, can also switch up the pace as they lounge at you at melee range, while being fairly tanky despite having no armor. Hole's real horror comes from its secret doors, though if you wish to experience these secrets for yourself, please skip to the timecode shown on screen. Alright, now that we have separated the men from the boys, we can finally talk about Hole's locked rooms. Each map makes you complete 2 rounds of quests, and once you complete most of them, you get a key. And inside each room is a computer. Turn it on, take the floppy disk, and the game takes on a very different feeling. You aren't extracting to bring your money home anymore. You're extracting to save yourself from staying too long in this hell you've created. And there is no avoiding these unless you don't want to unlock the other weapons, because even if you grab the disc, you're expected to extract with it alive. So better keep those extraction locations in mind. The good thing is, at least when you extract all these discs, you get a cute little room filled with all your quest rewards and some scrap levels for you to mess around in. And there you have it. Good combat, cool art style, and some fun base building and gun customization. Really the essence of what makes an extraction shooter fun. My Hole is a great introduction to this genre of games. Wait, I mean, Hole is a great, not my hole. I'm talking about, I'm not talking about my butthole. I'm talking about the game.